Hey everybody, Crafting Journey here. I think my special guest just popped in downstairs. I'm going to say hi to everybody and then we'll bring her in. Deborah, wow, you're early. Hi, how are you? Robert, good morning. Robert says, okay, can't wait till Tuesday. What's Tuesday? What's happening Tuesday? Yeah, oh, Robert says, why Tuesday? Mornings with Rebecca and everyone. Okay, hi, Robin. What's special about Tuesday? We still don't know. Something special about Tuesday. Oh, Victoria, you know what? I was thinking about you this morning. I hadn't seen you in a while. Please tell me that you're home safe and sound and that you're feeling well. Deborah says, Robin, Victoria, Mallory, sorry, my niece just called from the phone, of course. Of course. Hi, Mallory. How are you, sweetie? Mickey. Oh, my God. I'll call you later, honey. I've had Malia here all weekend. DP with Cheryl and Tippy Joy. Hi, Cheryl. Gail, good morning. Good morning. Melody loves her hobbies. Good morning. And Robin Babcock. Hey, Robin, how's your daughter? I hope she's doing well. Okay, we're going to bring in Crashley. Good. I'm trying to see what your progress is there.
Can you hear me okay?
I can.
Good.
So that's one of those balls of yarn that when you take it out of the packaging, it expands.
Yeah, this is a monster of yarn. and there's no end that comes out of like this part.
Oh yeah.
Unravels. But I didn't even know that yarn got this big, to be honest. it's a lot of thick yarn.
So what are you making there?
This is the temperature blanket, but I went crazy just a smidge.
Mm-hmm. Tell us about that.
Well, I got crazy. So I kept watching like loom knitting videos and stuff, and I really wanted to see something with progress. So then I got multiple things of yarn, and I bought this flexi loom first, and then Rebecca and I decided it'd be best if I did the S loom for the temperature blanket. So yeah. I was desperate to see progress, and then Nora actually asked me to make her a scarf, and I was like, oh my gosh, yes. So this is my attempt at a scarf so far.
No, that's really good. How are you doing? Is just E-wrap or what are you doing there?
Yeah, these are just E-wraps.
Oh,
now this
awesome.
is one way E-wrap, then the other way is the pearl.
Yeah, that's good.
But I don't know why this end looks so weird.
Because that's the end. Let me see. What did you do?
The ends always look weird?
No. I'm not sure what
I don't know what happened.
Well, at least it's consistent.
Maybe I didn't cast on properly, but
no, it's fine because are you going to do infinity with that?
I don't know what infinity means, but I figured I'd do the dangly thingamajigs.
Where it all connects together, where the scarf, instead of being like just an open scarf, it'll connect.
I could do that, or I was thinking
that because once you put those, that'll be easy to put back on the loom, and then you'll E-wrap over it, and it won't show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, but when you get there, I'll show you how. Let me say hi. So Victoria, oh my gosh, she is going to be going into the hospital tomorrow. Oh, honey, goodness. Robert says, I had so much fun with Wambui yesterday. I know. I went into her live. So Wambui goes live once a month. And so we went into her live yesterday, and I was so surprised, so happy to see all my subscribers in her live. Sue was there. Narita was there. Robert was there. A bunch of you guys were there supporting her, and I really, really appreciate that. So I'm going to be on her show later. Well, she only goes once a month. So the next time she goes live, I'm going to be on her show. She's putting up how to do the 10-stitch blanket on the loom. She's putting up a tutorial Monday night. So I'm going to catch that, try to follow it, and then hopefully by the time she has me on her show, I'll have some progress to show you guys. But that 10-stitch blanket, Crashley, is no joke.
Yeah, I watched a little video on that. No way, Jose. Not for
Yeah,
you.
but she watched it and she knows everybody has difficulty with it, so she's going to try to walk everybody through it. And so we'll see. I'll either get it or I won't. Hi, Shalene. Hi, Cheryl. Good morning, everybody. Oh, the weather's been awful for Sue. Oh, yesterday was so damp and icky outside. Jen, hey Jen. She's here. She's up. She's not running the vacuum. I guess she's got her coffee. And
Jen and I had a late night.
Viviana, what were you guys? Animal Crossing?
You know us so well. we were doing some work and some grime, and we were.
Oh, you guys are so funny.
We were getting some exercise, running back and forth to each other's islands and everything.
So did you guys all see the verdict yesterday? Oh, my dog wants in. Of course she wants in. Oh, y'all are going to see my gnome pants. Sorry.
Ooh! Look at that.
Woo! Come on in.
Jack!
So if you've been following the trial, last night at 8:00, they came back with a verdict. So I went live and I shared the verdict with everybody, and that is part of the Prokopovitz, say that 3 times fast, playlist. So, and I will link it here somewhere in this video. I will link that. If you guys want to catch it from the beginning. Cheryl said, I saw your live replay, just knew he was guilty. Yes, he was found guilty. I'm spoiling it for everybody. Sorry. And he will be sentenced April 30th. Not much reaction from him either. It was interesting. He just kind of put his head down for a second, and then I don't know. He's pretty an arrogant guy anyway. So anyway, can't wait to get to the next trial. Hi, Kathy.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Well, thank you, Crashley, for watching my morning show.
I'm sorry, I work in the mornings. What trial is it?
I have started a segment where I cover live trials.
Ooh.
People are, loving this true crime stuff. So I actually covered a live trial of a gentleman named Jem Prokopovitz. His wife went missing. She's been missing for 8 years. So they tried him for murder with no body.
Oh my God.
And so the jury deliberated for 2 solid days. And then they came back last night. So I went live and I showed everybody the live verdict. So it was interesting. So the next
an interesting segment.
Oh, yeah. It's pretty popular. So the next trial, which starts March 8th, is the George Floyd trial.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. That's going to be interesting.
I will keep up with that one. I'm sorry. I've just been crazy busy at work, and chats are back to back, and all these customers need all these things because their power's out. And
she's busy loom knitting.
Yeah, I do that now too.
That's okay. Listen, there's not enough time in the day. I cannot get to Animal Crossing. I am so daggone busy. It's crazy. Where do I watch the trials? Shalene, they are actually, some are on Court TV, some are on YouTube, and some are on both. It's like a mixture. So, yeah, I watch them. The last one that I watched was on YouTube. So it was pretty interesting. I could work and have it on in the background because trials move pretty slowly. So you don't have to give it your full attention. I can actually sit and work and actually watch the trial.
I think they're so boring, but like something like a husband killed his wife, but the bodies, that sounds interesting actually. But like all those documentaries and stuff, I think they're incredibly boring.
Oh, no. And I just give the highlights of what occurred on the day and the trial and,
and it sounds like you're picking interesting cases, not the, I want a divorce and I get the house kind of cases.
No. No. Not doing that.
We watched this one on Netflix where oh gosh, I wish I remembered his name. You guys are gonna punch me for forgetting, but it's like the richest guy in the world, and he had this island, and they called it like Pedophile Island or something.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. He killed
That
himself in
was,
jail. What was his name?
I can't remember his name.
Jeffrey something or other.
I don't know, but that stuff like blew my mind. I was
Well,
like,
he'll never be tried because he killed himself in jail, but
he knew what he was doing.
oh, well, so did the
Well,
jailer who let him left him alone to kill himself.
well, I thought that like they didn't know if he actually did kill himself because like it just so happened that it was in an area, I don't know. Jeffrey Epstein, that
Yep,
was it.
that's it. Yeah, Jeffrey
I was
Epstein.
like, this kind of person exists in our world. Oh my gosh. I just couldn't even.
Oh yeah, and worse, yeah.
It's just, I just can't with that, man. But that would be an interesting trial. Like, well, he never really got to go to trial, huh?
No. Now his girlfriend has been charged. Now, if they ever take her to trial, I'll try to cover it.
Gosh, how long ago did this all happen?
Oh, it's been a while, but he did it in Florida. So down in Palm Beach, Florida, he had a place, and he would recruit the girls in Florida, in Palm Beach.
Narita said, I agree. He was silent. See, that's what it seemed like to me. I think the guard, I don't know, somebody did it.
It was a very suspicious suicide.
Well, all those other powerful people were involved in all of his crazy shenanigans, and they were worried he was going to spill.
Yep. Oh, he would have brought a lot of people down with him for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So they had to silence him.
It drove me crazy. Like when he actually went to jail or whatever, they were letting him like go out on work release and just do all these things. And like, he's such an evil
originally, yes. That when he was originally charged with, that's true.
I think that's crazy because he's just rich and stuff. Like what?
Yeah. Yeah, that was. But that's what happens when you have no people in high places.
I don't know.
Let me show you what I'm working on here. You said to start a scarf. I want you to know I started this thing 9 times.
You did? Why?
Because I could not get the stitch right. It's a herring. God, what do they call it? I forget what they call the stitch.
That looks really, really cool.
But it's lacy looking. I'm using this mandala sparkly.
Ooh.
Sparkle. Look at the sparkles. And so I will make this into an infinity scarf. But you can see, like, every time I went to change colors, I would make the same mistake. So the 10th time I left it. I said, I don't know why I'm doing this. I don't know if it's self-conscious. I just said, forget it. I'm moving on. And I left it. But the rest
of those borders like that.
The edge, you do the last, it's done on an odd number of pegs. And the last 2 pegs of each side are done differently than what you're doing in the middle here.
Whoa.
You're doing a different stitch here. So
that's amazing looking.
Well, like I said, it took me 10 times to get it right. I do now know how to do it. And my plan is to film a tutorial on how to do this correctly, because it makes a really cool lacy looking summer scarf. You could wear this with anything and it would look really pretty. So
that's really cool. And you just did that in one night.
Actually, I did my 9 attempts last night, and then I've been up since 4:30 this morning. I couldn't sleep.
Oh my God.
I couldn't sleep, so I got up and started over again. So that's just from this morning.
Well, you're like a loom knitting professional.
No, well, not really. We'll see how I do on the 10-stitch blanket. Then we'll say.
Gosh, that thing. You'll do fine though.
Well, I hope so. I think I enjoy crochet more, to be honest with you.
Really? Why?
I love crocheting. I don't know why.
Not me. Not I, said the fly.
Oh, well, I'm getting this new book. Narita is sending me a new book with hats in it. And one of the hats looks like a Little Red Riding Hood hat, and I am going to make that.
I want a Little Red Riding hat. Hood.
You do?
Yeah.
Probably what I'm going to do is bring a bunch of my work to the retreat and just sell it, you know?
Yeah, I want one of those scarves that like lay over your shoulders and has the hood too. I'd buy that.
Oh, the hooded scarves. Yeah, I'll bring the hooded scarves. Absolutely.
I would totally buy that.
I'm trying to think.
I was trying to find somebody. Like I said, I'd pay you to make this for me.
So what temperatures are you using on that? Ow, I just stabbed myself. Ow.
Oh, so I was going by every 10, and I didn't buy all my yarn up front because I don't know, that's expensive. But this is good for at least, I think, 2 months so far. So I got this pink color. Sorry, this is like big yarn. So this is a pink one, which I really like this one. And they're all, what is it? Big Twist? Is that
Big Twist. Big Twist is good yarn. Yeah.
Well, and I have Bernat. This is Bernat or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, mix the brands. I got what was on sale. Okay.
Well, it looks like the same type. Oh, look, I like that one.
And
so
then
that's going to be cute.
The purple scarf kind that I have. This one.
Oh, that's the one you're doing with the scarf?
Yep.
Yeah.
And I got 2 of the purple ones. Because purple's my thing. So that's what I have so far. But my collection's growing a little bit, but this yarn is just so huge. And I didn't realize the loom that I got had the pegs spaced out the way it did, but I was going about this one and I, did the stitch as normal and everything. And I was like, this looks like it's so loose. Like, I don't think this could be a blanket. And yeah, that's when he told me to get the bigger yarn. So that's what I was doing.
Well, yeah, I don't know if you know this, but I've got this on the Flexi Loom here because you asked me to show you casting off, which I may do later. You have to look at the amount of space, the gauge of your loom, like between the pegs, because there's different amounts. Does that make sense?
Yeah, and I had no idea.
Yeah, and like the S loom that you're using is probably, I bet you if you compared it to the Flexi Loom, it's very similar in gauge.
And how do you see how many rows you've done? Like if I forgot,
you just have to count them.
2, 3, 4. Okay.
I usually will bring it up through the between the 2 spaces and then just count it.
Yeah, I don't really see spaces. I think it's 4 though.
Yeah. So
4. Yeah.
The S loom that I have has a smaller gauge than you have.
Yeah, I didn't know that when I bought
the pegs are closer together. That's why I'm able to use the 4 yarn on the loom the S loom that I have. But I did see that one you have on Amazon, so I see that now. So Cheryl, to answer your question, Crashley is doing, she's not really following a pattern on her temperature blanket. She's just doing a E-wrap with 1 stitch and 1 row, 1 row E-wrap and 1 row purl. So are you using that straw?
I was when it was a 4 because like I don't have to stick my fingers in there.
Yeah.
But when I wrap it with this yarn, it pulls it too tight. And then it's so hard to do the purl and the other thing, but it was already on here. I can't really take it off.
Yeah, I don't really like the straw method.
I thought it was a pipe. Like I thought.
Yeah, I know.
I was like, why did they send me this pipe? Do they want me to work on this while I'm stoned or something?
Yes, of course, of course.
Like thanks.
And then Cheryl, the Flexi Loom that she's doing a just an E-wrap scarf for her daughter. Cheryl says, I'm crocheting my first hooded scarf in the first book, the warm and woodsy one. I'm on row 3. Oh, I'm so happy for you. That I love my hooded scarves. I really do. I really do. Rose, good morning.
What's Tia talking about binge watching?
Huh?
He is talking about binge watching something.
Oh, well, let me catch up. Hi, Amanda. Melody loves her hobbies. Good morning. Let's get past Jeffrey Epstein. Narita says looks great. Thank you, Narita. Crafty Heifer's here. Good morning, Crafty Heifer.
What's my girl?
Victoria said she would buy something from me at the retreat. Yay!
Uh-huh.
That's so sweet. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm going to make some of those hooded scarves for the retreat. Crafty Heifer stayed up till 3:30 watching The Queen's Gambit. That is such a good show. Did you watch that, Crashley?
No, I haven't. I turned it on and it looked boring, but
oh no, it's not.
I only lasted 10 minutes, so I probably just need to get.
Well, it might not be your thing. You're like Vampire Diaries kind of.
Excuse me, Bridgerton was my favorite show, and so was Outlander. So I have a wide variety. Now,
yeah, but
that's a different story.
It's totally different than those, though.
I don't know. Someone said last night in the morning craft, whatever they call it, the hangout, whatever, The Witcher. And I started that, and like, I don't think I'll be able to stop that. But I got really, really sad when I noticed there was only 8 episodes. Like, why do that to a person? Why only put 8 episodes?
You want 22.
I do. Like,
oh my God. He is like my favorite actor, the guy that plays the Witcher. I love him.
He's pretty hot. He's got a donkey dog, too.
He played it. I forget his name right now. It's escaping me.
I like his cute butt chin a lot.
My Sometimers is acting up, but
you're sweet.
He starred. Did you ever watch The Tudors?
No.
He was in the Tudors with King, and he played like King Henry VIII's best friend or something like that.
Sounds smelly.
No, it's about King Henry VIII.
You said Tudors. Oh, gosh, that was funny. Come on. Because you said Tudors.
I know, I get it.
Okay. Come on. Now that was a really good one.
That was funny. Okay.
I think I'm so funny.
Oh my gosh.
Oh gosh, I keep snorting. I'm so sorry.
Narita suggests that we watch a video about gauges and looms. I think you're probably right.
I just guess, Narita. I'm not fancy. I try to be sometimes.
Cheryl says you could do a row counter. You know, they have those little instruments that you like keep count every time you do a row.
What? How did you do it?
Yeah. I have a couple of them. If I find my extra one, I'll mail it to you. Sometimes when you order yarn, they'll send them to you.
Oh yeah, I need to mail you the little wheel knife thingy that you need. The cutter thingies. One of those. It cuts. It goes. It cuts fabric.
Oh, well, not for loom knitting, no.
I thought that you needed one of those like a while ago.
I needed it for this thing here.
Oh, you got one. Okay, fine.
It's a rotary cutter. I use it for the quilting.
Okay, so you ended up finding one.
Not for loom knitting, no.
Of course not. It just reminded me that I needed to send you something, but I forgot anyway, and you already found it.
Shalene said she just heard from Lisa Bradley's daughter, and Lisa is doing much better. I didn't know Lisa was down for the count. So sorry. Viviana says, I have to go now, but I'll try to come back. Bye, Viviana. Thanks for coming by.
I love you.
Cheryl says Prince Harry was doing an interview and he watches The Crown. Oh, The Crown is so boring. I'm sorry.
Maybe that's the one I was thinking of. What was the other one that you said was good?
The Queen's Gambit.
Oh, okay.
The Queen's Gambit is about chess.
Be a sister show. About what?
It's about chess. The game of chess.
No, I don't want to watch that. No,
I don't like chess, but I enjoyed it. I really did.
Who makes a whole show about chess?
Well, it's this woman who is like beating all these men and they're not expecting it. And it's just great, you know. She's so much better than they are. It's pretty funny. Cheryl says you can get one of those counters at Walmart for $3.
Is it called like a stitch counter?
Probably. I would look in the
How the heck does it know?
Area.
I would love to see that thing in action because I don't see how it would possibly know.
Robin's going to make her February wrap-up video. We'll be back soon. Okay, Robin. See you later.
Bye. Love you.
Cheryl's son is doing better. That is good to hear. Okay.
I will say that the pearl rows take so much longer.
I was going to tell you that, but I didn't want to discourage you.
I'm like this far into it already.
Right, exactly. So I don't want you to start over for the fourth time. So that's why I'm just e-wrapping my whole temperature blanket, because it's just easier. But like on these smaller projects like this scarf, I'm trying different stitches.
I really like that lace one a lot.
Yeah, I'll do a tutorial on it.
That's like my favorite so far. I like that yarn too. Where'd you get the yarn?
It's I got that. I picked that up at Joann's yesterday, Malia, and I went shopping. I actually went.
Gauge.
I went to the UPS store and pissed off so many people. Oh my God. Because, well, I had all this stuff from giveaways, like from January, that I hadn't mailed. I'm terrible about that. So, so I take it to the UPS store because they package it up for me. So I had like 5 or 6 different people I had to send stuff to. So of course there's a line growing behind me, as I'm looking up addresses on my phone.
Oh no, it is what it is.
Wait, I'll find it. Hold on. And you can hear people groaning in the background. I'm like, sorry. to the point where Malia's like, I'm gonna wait in the car.
She craft lied to you. What?
I'm like, thanks for your support, Malia.
In Walmart in the sports department. Why would a stitch counter be in the sports department?
Because some runners use it.
Oh, is it a step counter?
No, you can count laps with it. Runners use it to count laps.
Oh man, I would have been there looking for a stitch counter and probably never would have found it.
Well, it could be in either place.
Oh.
I'll take a picture of the one I have and I'll send it to you.
That would be helpful. That would probably be
helpful. I got one from Nareda sent me one, and then I got one free when I ordered some yarn from somebody. I don't remember who.
I don't know. Part of me wants to buy a regular S-Loom because this yarn is hard to work with.
You're going to start over again, huh?
No, I'm not. I'm going to finish this.
I do love my S-Loom. Like, you could buy the S-Loom with the different gauge, then you have an S-Loom in both gauges.
And I looked back up the listing, and it didn't say anything about no gauge that I saw anyway.
Like, look on the bottom of it. Sometimes it'll say, like, flip it over and see if it says on the bottom, like 5/8, 3/4. Does it say anything?
No.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it has a spot for something right there.
I think that's going to be really pretty though when you.
But do you? Like, you really?
You've got to commit yourself for a whole year there.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'd rather have something that's going to be awesome and I know it, and then deal with that because I can catch up at this point,
Well, then order a regular S-Loom.
I can't decide. Like, do you think that would be better?
Crashley is going to have every loom.
I'm okay with that. I am.
Yeah, I would. I think if it were me, I'd get I would be a little disappointed with that one. I would probably get a regular S one. Make sure you're ordering from Knitting Board. That's a good company. Knitting Board.
Amazon?
You can get Knitting Board off of Amazon, yeah.
I was gonna say because I got like a $500 gift card at Amazon from work, so that's why I'm trying to.
Well, then definitely order it.
That's why I'm trying to order things from Amazon. Oh, I already got something.
Get a regular S-Loom then from Knitting Board.
I already know what I'm buying you.
Oh my God, you don't have to buy me nothing.
I found a gnome pencil holder, and you have to have it.
Oh my God.
It goes on your desk and everything.
You're so funny.
Like, remember when I was at Sam's Club that one time and I saw this gnome shirt or something or a nightgown?
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, this is cute, but I don't know like if she has to have it. So I was like, do you need this? Like, do you think you need this? You're like, man. I was like, because I'm about to buy it for you, but
Only if it was like in a, extra, extra, extra large.
and they didn't have. I think large is the biggest, and that's how I buy my pajamas too. Like it needs to be big.
Yeah, I like big. So Malia and I, after we did the mail thing, we went over to. Well, I went to Joann's. She stayed in the car. She had no interest in going into Joann's with me. And then we went to Ross, and I had so many cute things.
That's where I got my new bag.
Oh, isn't that a great store?
That's my favorite all-time store. That's where I buy all my summer clothes, like all my shoes. They carry Michael Kors for like a fraction of the cost. So like I just bought a Michael Kors backpack. Like part of me wants to go get it to show you because it's the cutest backpack in the entire universe. Oh. Okay, you talked me into it.
Okay. There she goes. I will read chat. Oh gosh, Tia says we all know what it is. It's when you enable someone to start a new craft and tell them that it won't take that long. Yeah, okay. Crafty Heifer says it's not that expensive. Things like that. It's craft lying. Oh, Cheryl says Hobie sends freebies. I think that's where I got it, is Hobie. Isn't that adorable?
Right, it's like this tiny little backpack.
And that's for you?
Of course it's for me. Nothing in there. I'm too scared to put anything in there, so I just look at it, I guess. I don't know.
Aww.
It's like my hubby got it for me for Valentine's Day.
Does he know that he got it for you for Valentine's Day?
He knew afterwards. Yeah, I had to fight for it. I was like, listen, I have to have it. Here's why.
So what is going on in your pin world?
Not too much. We have a couple designs that we were making, and we actually want to try to migrate to some crocheting looms or crocheting hooks.
I am like waiting. I'm on the edge of my seat waiting for you to do some crochet hooks. And then
I have to figure out how to secure the clay on them to make sure that it doesn't come off. But I think liquid clay will do the trick, because like we did one and I crocheted a row or two and it worked like pretty well, but I have to send it to heavy crocheters and make sure that it stays intact, because I don't sell par stuff, So
no, but there are, there's quite a few people on Etsy that do sell them, and they're really super cute.
Yeah, and they sell them for like $30 a pop, and I'm like, dang.
Well, because the actual hooks themselves are not cheap, so
they aren't.
You got to get the hooks, and then you got to account for what the clay costs you. Yeah, the manpower.
My only thing with the hooks are like, what size would I do, or would I do one design in all the sizes?
Well, you could do sets. That's going to be way more expensive. Mm-hmm. But if you do just regular sizes, I would do like 5, 5.5, 6. Those are like the most popular hooks.
Yeah, and then I might do like a custom op, like if you want a different kind of hook. Keep the other sizes on hand. Maybe, I don't know. We're thinking.
Yeah, because you rarely use the other sizes that much. I think for me, those are the ones I use the most: 5, 5.5, 6, 6.5.
Yeah. I think those are great to have ongoing while you have smaller projects on a loom. Right. That's why I need to switch to this thing, because the temperature blanket is just such a massive thing.
Well, it is. And I'm not sorry that I committed to 2 blankets, but it's becoming quite the task to keep up with it, and then do other smaller projects. But I just have to put it down and work on other stuff. But my diamond painting is kind of suffering, unfortunately.
Yeah, I just diamond paint sometimes while I work, but now I've been doing this while I work. So I don't know. I'm kind of addicted to all sorts of things.
Exactly. I'm really loving the looming and the crocheting. I still love diamond painting. I do diamond paint, but not obsessively like I used to. Like 24/7. I used to stay up late and diamond paint every night. Now I sit in bed and watch TV and crochet.
Yeah, that's why I was desperate to find a new show. I'm really glad I started The Witcher. It's good. It's sad that it gives
Henry
me so much.
Cavill, that's his name. Henry Cavill.
Who?
That's the guy that plays the Witcher, Henry Cavill.
Oh. Did I
Oh,
say Witcher and it made you think of it?
yes, he's so gorgeous, Henry Cavill. Yeah, not
Did
as
we get to-
gorgeous as the Bridgerton guy, but yeah, he's up there.
I don't think the Bridgerton guy is that gorgeous.
Well, we can all agree to disagree.
I think Jamie is. I just don't get it. Like, he's cool and all. Like, you get to see his butt for 5 seconds. That's cool. But he's really a butthole. Like, at first, anyway.
Well, yeah. He's like, the ultimate bachelor.
I know. I think he's kind of full of it. I think he thinks he's way hotter than he actually is.
No, he's pretty hot.
He's not that hot. Jamie's so much hotter. And I don't know why it has to be a choice. It's not Twilight, like Team Edward and Jacob. It's not like Team Jamie, Team Duke, okay? But
yeah, no. So Cheryl says KB has 25% off now. But is that on? She's got an Amazon gift card, though. She wants to use her gift card. Cheryl, KB. I don't think she wants to go directly to Knitting Board. They're not that expensive anyway, I don't think.
The Criminal Minds Tumblr for Valentine's Day. That's interesting.
Who got that?
I guess Mallory's husband or something. New Jamie butt alert for you, Ashley. Sam Hewen goes skinny dipping on his new show. Oh gosh, I can't wait to see it. I'm gonna go.
Oh yeah, you haven't seen the new show.
I haven't. I have to wait until a few episodes are there because I can't handle only like watching one and then waiting a week. That's not my style, I can't wait for Christmas presents either. It's just not who I am, But Tia, did you start Outlander yet? Is that what you were talking about, binge watching? Because I really, really need you to watch it because I have to know how you feel about it. Like, bad. Like, I sit at home thinking, I wonder if Tia started it. I wonder what she thinks. Like, I literally go out of my way to think about it. Okay? I need you to watch Outlander. I'm desperate to know what you think.
Crafty Heifer says specifically the skinny dipping episode is episode 2.
She popped in my bag. Did you see her? What'd she say first? New Jamie butt alert for you, Ashley. Like, she knows. That's my girl right there. Anything Hamilton comes out, hey, get this. I already pre-ordered the pops and everything. I listen.
So Cheryl says if you go to Dollar Tree, you can get crochet hooks 3 for $1.
Are they metal? They have to be metal.
I don't know. I don't go to Dollar Tree because I could never find what I wanted at Dollar Tree, so I don't
really like Dollar Tree either. Like, unless it's like when I made those wreaths, like heavily and sold the wreaths, I'd go there because they have little things that I can glue on the wreath. But anything else that I need that to be functional, I just don't buy it there. She made specific notes just for Crashley, and without her, I would not know a dang thing about what's going on. My favorite thing.
She's so funny.
She's my favorite. She's amazing. Tia says she hasn't yet. You definitely made it sound drool worthy. Tia, you know what I sent Rebecca after the whole butt conversation? I went out of my way.
Oh yes.
To go watch Bridgerton and find the butt spots, and I recorded it.
I got 2 specific butt scenes.
And then I went to Outlander, and then I found a good Jamie butt scene. It's the one where Claire like grabs it and stuff. I'm like,
I would put them up on the show, but then I'd have to label this show as controversial. I think,
I've never showed butts or anything on my channel,
Yeah. Well. I guess there's always a first.
Yeah, I got you. I'll send them to Tia, and we'll see what Tia thinks. It's okay. Kerwin was looking for a picture on my phone and just saw these butt videos, and he was like, "What the heck is this? Why do you have some
explaining to do?"
I was like, "Listen, these are nice donks."
That's funny.
So I just sent both of them to you, Tia. You should be able to tell which one the Duke is, okay? And then the even hotter one is the Jamie one.
The Duke has a tan.
He does. What ethnicity is he? Because he's not
I think he's Dominican or something like that.
Dominican. Would make sense, I guess. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Hi, Tina. McIlvaine.
I don't know. But I think you did a good job pronouncing it.
Why, thank you. So, Tia, go wash those butts. I said watch, not wash.
So what did you think of my friend Wambui learning to loom knit while she's watching Hamilton?
I loved that. I loved how she was like, it started with some show called Hamilton. I'm like, what, some show? That's like the show, you lucky lady, you. And she's just so cool. Like, I like her a lot. She's a cool person. I didn't know she went live, or I would have went over there.
Yeah, just once a month. I should have told you. Saturdays at like 5:00 in the afternoons. So, but like I said, she's going to have that tutorial coming out tomorrow. She doesn't do a lot of filming. You
say that one won't be alive though, right?
No, it's a tutorial. She'll practice something over and over and over again until she gets it right, and then she'll film the tutorial.
That's how I do it with Clay Haynes.
Yeah.
That's how I do it. Yep.
Yeah.
She's cool. She's funny too, man. Started out with some show Hamilton.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
Sitting in the dark, watching that thing for like the gazillionth time, and loom knitting.
What do you mean watching nothing? She probably knows all the songs.
She called it her Hamilton series of hats.
I need to just go near her and like sing her a song and see if she sings along with me.
Probably.
I'm not throwing away my
stitch. Too.
I am not throwing away my stitch.
Oh dear.
And you know, I'm just like a crocheting young, crafty, and hungry. I could remake some Hamilton songs with crochet or with loom knitting or whatever.
Oh, you'd be just sitting there. Now look at you. You're doing great.
Yeah, I uncircled this. Is that what you do usually when you get so far?
It depends. You can.
I find it so much quicker.
That yellow, I don't know, you don't watch the morning show, so you didn't see the yellow loom knit hat that I did. It's a hooded cowl, and I hated it. I thought it was really ugly, but Malia loved it, so I gave it to Malia.
A hooded towel.
Yeah, so it looks like my hooded scarves, but instead of a scarf, it has a cowl, so it just comes around your neck.
Are you saying towel, like you get out of the bath and you use a towel?
Cowl, COWL, cowl. Oh. So a cowl is like, it just covers your neck. Like kind of like a turtleneck.
Oh.
They call it a cowl.
Huh.
Yeah.
Cheryl, you need to watch them, lady. She's never seen any of the shows. Cheryl, what kind of shows do you even watch then? Like, what do you like, Cheryl? That's what I need to know. Just curious.
I don't think she watches anything until she's still waiting for me to put the PDF out. If she waits for me to put the PDF out, it might be forever.
No, she was talking about like Outlander and stuff.
Yeah. Well, the last time I checked, I have a television watch list in the Facebook group.
Ooh, this is a really good
and
show.
The last time I checked, the most popular show was Bridgerton, and then after that was Outlander. So you're on track. Now I just finished season 2 of the originals.
Did you watch? Are you gonna watch Legacies now? You watch Vampire Diaries?
No, I want to finish the 5 seasons.
Okay, but you watch Vampire Diaries first.
I watched all of Vampire Diaries.
And then you got to watch all the originals and then Legacies.
Yeah,
I thought the originals was the best out of the 3 personally, but I don't know if they
have like justified homicide in every episode.
I know, but like,
and I'm like, oh my God, we got to replace the furniture again at the original's house.
There's a crazy amount of character development. Like you said, you're on season 2.
Oh. I just started season 3.
Season 3.
Right. Tristan and Aurora are the storyline now.
Tristan and Aurora. Oh, she's crazy.
Well, they both are. Yeah.
See, I think the craziest character in any show is Jack Randall personally, but She's up there. She cray cray.
Oh, I haven't watched enough of it to figure that out yet. I'm like on episode 5, I think, something like that.
Yeah.
Cheryl says Wambui uses stitch markers, which is needed for the 10 stitch for sure. Yeah, I've got stitch markers. Yeah.
What's
Tina
a stitch
says I must have come
marker?
in on a Bridgerton discussion. Yeah, you did.
What? Never saw Bridgerton, Rebecca. You did promise to me. Wait, what? Is that because I didn't stand Klaus? You couldn't stand. Okay, Shelly, me either. But again, with the character development, it's more focused. So, like, you see why he thinks the way he does. And
Cheryl, you are absolutely right. I do owe you the PDF, and I do apologize. She's saying This Is Us is awesome. I'm behind on that again. I got
This Is Us made me cry. Oh my gosh!
Every episode, every single episode. You cannot watch it without tissue.
Like, well, I mean, I don't think a show has made me cry that much, but like, it's like happy, emotional stuff all the time too. But I was gonna talk to you like off camera too, but I guess I can now. But have you considered making, like, you talked about the PDFs and that would take forever, but have you considered making like a blog, like for crocheting and stuff, where you do type these out?
Where I type what out?
Like step by step how to do this.
Oh, maybe someday.
I was like, because
I'm gonna get much better at it, though. You know, I'm still pretty new, Crashley.
Your instructions though are so forward and awesome. I don't know, but like personally, I'm in the living room with my kids watching, whatever, and I want to do this, but I need to look to see how to do a certain thing. I like.
Well, I am going to do some video tutorials, but as far as writing out patterns and stuff, not yet.
Yeah, people asked me to do that with canes, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it would take forever. Not only that, but finding the words to describe what you're doing, like with clay, it's hard. I can't even imagine how it would be with loom knitting. Like, you wrap around the front of the peg 1, and then, like, I don't know how you would say
especially this pattern that I'm doing here. Oh my God, I would be so confused.
Is that one the lace one?
Yeah, the lace one. I seriously had to watch this woman do it like a bunch of times. Like, she'd do a couple pegs and I'd stop and I'd do a couple pegs.
Can you swap my camera with your crochet camera? I just can't even fathom how you're getting to that. Like, how are you wrapping it?
Oh, I'll show you. Hold on. So
we don't have to get crazy in depth. I won't ask crazy questions.
You skip the first loop and then you purl the second one. Like, the first 2 pegs of each end are different. So you're just doing this one purl. Then you're going in front of the next peg, doing a figure 8.
Oh my God.
Yeah, exactly. Then
wait, I just screwed mine up. And you just reminded me, because I did skip the first peg. That's where I had my slip knot.
Uh-oh.
I guess
it's okay.
I ended up wrapping it, which means, son of a darn it. I was doing
it means it's going to be crooked, but it's for your daughter. Just keep going.
I can't undo it.
I don't undo loom knitting very well. So anyway, you yarn over the peg for what you've got here. Then you take the yarn and you see, I can't even describe it that well. So you have to go in front of the next 2 pegs, then do a figure 8 again.
What?
Yeah, it's not easy.
So you do 2 and then figure 8. So then where's your peg 1 of the next time, where the figure 8 started?
Well, it's different because peg 3 and 4 you do a figure 8, and then because you don't go in front of 2, you're only going in front of peg 3.
Oh, okay.
And then 5 and then you're going over 4 and 5, and then you're going over 5 and 6. It's hard.
So you'll start at the big. Well, let me let you finish this, and I'll see where you.
Well, like I said, the last 2 pegs are a different pattern altogether. So.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's way out of my league. My problem is remembering and keeping track like this. Now it's going to be all. Dang it.
Well, like this morning, I had to just turn everything off, just sit there with it quietly with a cup of coffee and just concentrate on it. So, and then I did that for about an hour, and then I had the pattern down pretty well.
Well, like another thing about this, like especially with the temperature blanket, like with this gauge or whatever you call it,
Yeah.
it's really hard for me to tell which one's the bottom and which one's the top because it's so fuzzy. Like especially like when I do the with the pearl, I can hardly tell where the bottom of this one would be because they're so big and the pegs are like stubby. I don't know how to
Now,
explain.
if you get the S-Loom, you can go back to using your number 4 yarn.
Well, that would be cool because I already have like a bunch of those. I don't know what the heck I would do with this.
Make scarves.
Well, and it's working just fine on this one.
Yeah, you can make some more scarves for next year.
Like, look at the size difference in these pegs. Like, I don't know if you can see. Like, look how much taller this loom is. Like this one.
Yeah.
And this one is just more stubby. And it, like, with this size of the yarn, I can hardly tell, like, what the bottom is.
That is short. Yeah, I couldn't work on something so short.
It's a pain in my butt.
Yeah. You don't know what brand that was that you bought?
I can look it up, but usually before I buy anything like this, I usually message you like with the link. And for whatever reason, I didn't.
I would have talked you out of that one, but sorry.
I know. Of course, like the one time I don't message you, be like, "Hey, is this the one I need to get?" When you get KB Loom, I don't know what a KB Loom is. They come with great instruction booklets.
Mallory says, Rebecca, you should put Criminal Minds on there. Put my Criminal Minds on where? Oh, on the watch list? Oh, I could do that. Of course, Mallory.
On the watch list.
There too. You guys can add stuff to the watch list. If you're part of the Crafting Journey Facebook group, anybody can add stuff to it.
I really like your Facebook group too.
Oh, thank you.
I like how you have like the posts organized, like when we have to post for like the mystery things and you always have the right ones pinned and stuff. I just like how you handle it. Oh yeah, and what are these things for? Hold on. These things.
When you're making hats, you use them to bind off. You don't use them for scarves, but because you bind off a different way for scarves.
This is when I was shopping to try to find the hooks to wrap in clay. I can't find any metal ones, but I don't know.
I feel like I had a metal one somewhere along the line. Let me look.
We'll just have to break them if anything, but that just makes me nervous.
Yeah.
Because they can't bend.
You guys know of anybody that makes metal loom hooks?
Yeah, if anybody knows,
I've seen them before.
If anybody knows, like, or just these, like, we don't have a way of bending our own metal. Okay, but we'll buy them in bulk. And if you look down here, I don't think this is a long piece of metal inside plastic.
You think it's just plastic with that inserted?
Yeah, it's like like if anything, it's like that deep in there. So it's not this long. We couldn't get it out. We'd have to break it, and if we pulled it and bent it, like then it's bent, you know, and
right.
That would be hard to fix. Oh, and this is the other size 6 yarn I ordered from Amazon. I don't know if you can see those. They're like really cute.
Oh, Brene Pop. I love Brene Pop.
Oh, you do? Good.
It's super soft.
Now I'm going to have like a lot of gauge 6 yarn. This is what I bought.
Okay, what's the brand on that?
And if you look at the picture, look at that. Those aren't spaced out. Like the one
I see what you mean. They're not. That looks totally different. Good. Yeah.
And it did not come, now that I think of it, with all this stuff. It came with that blue one.
No.
It didn't come with any of that. So I should probably message them. So it says
maybe you could send it back.
Alley Melt?
Yeah, never heard of it. Look up the KB one.
Why does it come with extra pegs? Well, it's supposed to. It didn't. I paid $46 for this.
Oh my God. Send it back. You can
Oh wait, hold on.
send it
That
back.
was on my recommended. Okay, that wasn't the right one.
Oh, it wasn't. Oh, because you
No.
didn't get all that stuff with that one.
This is the right one.
Is
Oh
it?
gosh, yeah, these are, it does show them spaced apart.
Okay. So what brand is that?
This is, and it did come with those 3 things. I don't know how to say it. Weiyon.
So it's a
Weiyon.
Chinese store, right? Okay. That's why. Yeah. Yeah, look up KB.
Isn't that like a sexy jelly? A KB Loom?
Yes, knitting board, KB, not KY.
Oh, that's KY.
Girl. Cheryl said,
know.
oh my God, did anyone watch 2020, the missing kids case?
Is it this white one?
Yeah, that's it.
It says brand is Authentic Knitting Board.
Yep, that's the one you want. Yep. You see the
Hey, if they
difference?
make wooden hooks, I can wrap clay around wood. I think.
They do make wooden ones, yeah.
And are these hooks, or not hooks, the pegs longer?
Yeah, those are fine.
Okay, well that's what I need to buy then.
How much are they selling that one for?
Let's see.
Like,
so it is Prime, so I would get it lickety split, $37.19.
oh, see, yeah, send that other one back.
Yeah, that's what I need to do. They better give me my money back too.
No, they will. They will. Those Chinese people, that they'll tell you they don't even want the product back sometimes. They'll just tell you to keep it and they'll give you your money back.
Ooh, I didn't even think about getting, Narita said to get a basic loom knitting book. See, that would be cool, like as a reference guide.
Well, if you order a set of oval looms, they come with a really, really nice tutorial book. And the only reason they're oval is just for the ease of sitting it in your lap. It does the same thing as the round looms. They're just oval. But I like the book that it comes with. Let me find it. I have it in here.
I would like a nice little book. Maybe you need to write a book like that. Then we'll have Jen, the diamond painting book, and then we'll have
something with my time.
Maybe I should write a book about all my failed crafting experiences.
This is the book that comes with the oval loom. Here, let me.
Ooh, she's pretty.
It's called The Beginner's Guide Oval Loom Knitting, and it has some really cute stuff in there. And it has how to make different hats, some socks, a cowl, some mittens.
I watched a video about making a hat and I was like, heck no, what are they talking about? That's the biggest problem I have with like watching YouTube with loom knitting.
Anyway, if you order, you need to spend that $500. Order yourself a set of oval loom knitting. But text me before you order them so I can make sure you're getting the right ones.
Fair enough.
But it comes with this book, and this book is super nice.
I like that book. Is there such thing as like a subscription? Like, I don't know, you pay monthly and then they send you like yarn or those kinds of books?
There's different ones. I don't participate in any of them, but
oh, so you don't, okay. I mean,
there's some things where they'll send you kits every month to make different things, and like I don't need to make rugs or anything like that. You know, I'm afraid of what they would send me. You know, they send me some really super ugly yarn and then how to
Why don't you want to make rugs? How do you even make rugs?
Oh, you can crochet rugs if you get the right yarn.
I think that would be cool. Have you ever seen those arm knitting things? Like,
oh yeah.
That's funny. I watched a video of this chick doing it and I was dying laughing. I'm like,
well, I've seen Mrs. Crochet and Coffee do it.
It's like,
she has a video. Mrs. Crochet and Coffee has a video on how to do that.
Oh geez.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's crazy. That yarn is like, but there's this is it punch needle or something? I saw a kid at Hobby Lobby with rugs, but like the the little yarn thing stuck up and it made some image somehow. It was cool looking.
Narrator says Cindy Wood makes hooks out of dental picks. Oh, that's true. She does. I will take a picture of those. I have some of those. I'll show you. That must be what I was thinking of, because I said I had metal ones, and I'm betting it's the dental hook ones that I'll show you.
Are you talking about like the dental hooks that comes with this? Like I think I know what you're talking about. I don't have one in here. I did.
I'll take a picture and I'll send it to you.
That's a brilliant idea. But see, now I would feel bad if I did make them and sell them when that was somebody else's original idea like that.
No, what, dental hooks? If you put them clay over them, that'd be cool.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't think it's a patented idea. I mean, I'll check. But...
Well, I mean, if anything, I can message her and ask. Because I know how hard it is to stay original, you know, and I don't want to take somebody's idea, I guess. But that would be cool. Does she use clay when she does that?
I don't think so. Cindy Wood makes those wooden looms, like the two that I have back here hanging here.
Oh, see?
Those are wood looms that she makes.
Oh, she makes the looms or the hooks?
The looms.
Oh, well, man. That's cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, learning how to do this has opened a lot of doors for me. And as you know, I've been like wanting to try to, I don't know, do something with yarning, and I just been so unsuccessful. But this, gosh, I like scarves more than blankets so far, because what did Cheryl say? The satisfaction. I don't know, you see it happening here, and that thing would take forever to see what's happening. But for something I'm going to commit to for a year, I want to get the right stuff. You know, I want to, I don't know.
No, I understand.
I want to be comfortable doing it.
Well, that's why I gave up using the flexi loom with the yarn that I have. I do like the flexi loom. I just
I love it. Yeah, I like the flexi loom with this, and like these pegs are so much longer, and they actually hold the yarn better than that thing does. But I didn't realize that I bought a sucky.
So Cheryl is saying that you can get some hooks from Harbor Freight, IFB hooks. They're made for the auto industry. They have nice stainless steel picks, so you can get a set of 6 for $5.
Ooh.
I don't know. That'd be worth checking out, you know.
That would be. We're going to town today, too.
There you go. Is there a Harbor Freight near you?
Yep.
Oh, that's
We always clean them out with them Harbor Freight containers to use them as giveaways.
But it's hard. I was doing that, but it's hard to justify, you know, spending $6 or $8 sending a $5 container.
You're right. Because like we did it heavily for a while too, and then I think we kind of came to the same sort of realization. I still want the ones with the round containers, and they come out and like it's on this little spinny thing.
Oh, I have that. Yeah.
I know you do, and I don't know.
Well, you got your Amazon thing. That's where I got them from.
Yeah, that's what I need to do with some of it too. It's hard when you have so much gift card money. You're like, ooh, what do I want? But you don't want to like, you know, do that thing where you just quickly buy something and then you see something later. You know, I already bought a bunch of random Hamilton stuff. I don't think you guys have seen that yet.
Oh my gosh, no! Wow.
Well, you know how everyone was obsessed with planners? So this is my new planner.
What's it say?
I am the one thing in life I can control.
My God.
And this is where I put my temperatures.
That's a great idea.
And then I don't really put anything over there, but I just keep track of the temperatures so far.
That's funny.
And then I bought Hamilton coloring pages and Hamilton colored pencils.
Did you get those?
Yeah, Hamiltones is what the colored pencils are called. And each colored pencil has like a pun on it or like a Hamilton reference.
Oh my God.
Like the green is your daddy smells like you got money. Because Aaron Burr's like.
Are you going live tonight?
It smells like your daddy's got money.
Are you doing a live tonight?
I don't know, because like I'm live here with you right now, so it'd be kind of weird going again at 6. Probably not. I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
Because this is what I was going to do anyway. I have something planned with Clay, because I want the next Sunday social to be with Clay. I have not been successful with pansies yet. I finally found yellow clay. Well, I stole it from my sister, but I got the yellow clay, but my pansies are turning out to be like yellow blobs. So
Oh, no.
I don't know. I'm like this close to getting it, but you know.
Oh, you'll get it.
Cheryl, how do you always know when I'm smoking? She seriously always says, Ashley, stop smoking. Put it out. She's like my mother.
Are you smoking a cigarette or something?
Yes, but I don't know how she knew that. You didn't know.
I hear you. Cheryl knows all. Trust me.
Nobody else heard it. Like, Cheryl always knows. She's cool. She's like family to me. She's good. I like her. I think I'll keep her. Ooh, Palmy Angel Crafts. I don't know if I've seen your name before, but I love your name.
Oh, I think she has a channel too.
Ooh.
Yes.
What kind of crafts does she do?
I don't know. Palmy, what kind of crafts do you do on your channel? We could probably watch and find out.
YouTube took away that thing where we could just click on somebody's name and go to their channel.
Yes, I know. But when I see her name in the chat, Palmy Angel, the last guy I lived with for 5+ years, his name was Angel Palmer.
Oh my God.
So I see Palmy Angel and I cringe.
Why does she say Crashley?
I'm sorry.
Going to miss you today. Love the lives. Crashley. Anything. Oh, so she comes to mind too. I'm just mean and I didn't see her. I love it when I say embarrassing things like that.
That's
cool. I say mean. Maybe I just haven't read the whole name before. Hey, Palmy. She does anything. Me too. Even Animal Crossing, which I fixed, by the way. I got a new Alienware computer. So it turns out all the glitches that kept happening, and like, you know, when I do these lives right here, usually mine would go in and out, like my audio and stuff. It was the computer, and now I got this super amazing computer, and the keyboard.
Mine is I do mine on a gaming computer, so I
have it. That's what I got. That's what we got to get, man.
Yeah,
is your computer charger also like this big? I'm like, what is this brick?
No.
It came with this big old brick charger. I'm like, nice, okay.
Oh, Deanne says former smokers always know. Oh, see, I'm not a former smoker, so I don't know when she's lighting up or anything.
Deanne, I would understand that. Like, if you came to my house and you could smell the smoke, sure. Or, I don't know, I gave you a hug and you could smell it. So you
smoke inside your house?
Just in here. There's a purifier thingy in here.
Oh, okay.
Which is why I smoke so much. I need to stop though.
So like while you're working and stuff?
Yeah, and that's honestly the time when I smoke the most because I don't realize it. Like when I worked at the retail store in Columbia, Missouri for CenturyLink, on my breaks and lunches, I'd go outside. I only got 2 15-minute breaks and then a half hour lunch.
Yeah.
But now I don't move. I just sit here and these customers are buttholes. Like if you guys need to call customer service or chat with customer service, please know that we're just people, okay? Like we don't own the company. So when you say you people are crooks, like I didn't do it, okay? Like relax.
Stop blaming me.
If you want a credit or if you want something done, I would suggest being nice to the person that can make that happen. I'm just saying, just remember.
Cheryl is qualifying her. She says she's not a smoker, but she knows.
She's like a mom. I don't know.
Yeah. Palmy says she's starting her mermaid tale for the Mermaid along today. Hope to go live at some point. That's cool. I don't have any mermaid diamond.
She heard me light up and she can hear when I take a drag. What?
See, I have no idea. I have not even I don't pay attention that closely, I guess.
I try to be very sneaky about it.
Well, I need to put you back in here because you're the guest. There you
I'm
go.
sorry. I was just sitting and
That's really pretty, though. I think she'll like that.
yeah, I read this thing like how the ends have to be wrapped differently, so I was trying to do that. So like I'm going the same way, this way, and then on the end I'm wrapping this way, and
Uh-huh.
that seems to be making these
Yeah. No,
outside braid
that's
differently.
correct. That's absolutely correct.
Well, the first few times when I tried the temperature blanket, I wasn't doing that.
Oh.
I still can't believe I accidentally started knitting on my anchor peg. But you see how your hat has that button there? What if I made like this thin part, I don't know, fold? No, that would be weird on a scarf, wouldn't it?
No. What do you mean? Put a button there?
Yeah, like
You could put 2 buttons and make it a cowl.
I could, because it's for Nora. So like
Yeah.
it could even be like, what do you call those? Infinite?
Sew the buttons on one end, and then you can just, because you're using such thick yarn, you don't need buttonholes. You can just put the buttons through it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and then the thick part could be what wraps around her neck.
Yeah.
See, this is how.
In that case, you would probably be almost done, because if you're doing a cowl, you don't want it to be too long.
Well, I don't know how to take this off of here, so. I don't know how to do all that jazz.
Would you like me to show you?
Well,
first you got to see if that's going to fit around her neck.
Nora! She's busy.
Oh, see, Cheryl said you could fold up part of the bottom and make pockets too.
See, I do that sometimes too. I accidentally take off the jigger.
Uh-oh.
It's okay. It's fixable, I think. Maybe. Oh, wait, that goes on after. I got this.
It doesn't bother her when you smoke on the lives. Dawn wants to know if you've tried to change to vaping.
No, I haven't. I did a long time ago, but like, I don't know, it doesn't give me the satisfaction. But
no.
They've come out with so much stuff since I tried.
Well, does your husband smoke too?
Yes, but
really? That doesn't help.
He said that he would with me, but then we're investing, because those vape thingies aren't cheap either. So we'd be investing in double.
Double? No, you just stop smoking and get vaping.
Well, yeah.
Smoking so like is expensive. How much is a carton of cigarettes?
I don't know, like $40.
Oh my God. And how long does that last you?
Well, you get like 20 packs, so like 20 days.
Oh. Well,
or is it 10 packs?
It's got to be comparable to what you would spend on vaping, I would think. There would be like your initial investment in the pipes or whatever that is. See, I don't know anything about it.
Well, it's the pipes, the battery pack, the mouthpiece, the liquid. And then you have to get the coils or whatever.
Well, that's what you spend your Amazon money on.
Oh, gosh.
That in the Loom.
More yarn.
More yarn.
Now that I'm going to have all this 6 yarn, I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I'll make a bunch of scarves,
Yeah.
Can't you make hats with this size too?
Huh?
Can't you make like hats with this thick yarn too?
Oh, yeah. That would make a really cute hat.
Hats look so complicated.
They're not.
I don't know.
You haven't made a hat yet? That's the easiest thing to make.
Easier than a scarf? This is pretty easy.
Well, you're just, yeah.
I don't know.
Easier than this lace scarf that I'm doing, yes.
Vapes are much cheaper here. Yeah. Oh, I missed one. Let me show you what you rings look like. What? You pay for lung problems. Listen.
that emphysema that you're going to get in 40 years. Yeah.
I think I'll be okay.
My mom, she could never quit smoking. She had lung cancer twice. Oh, primary lung cancer. Like, it didn't spread. She had it in one lung. They got it out. They had to take out part of her lung. Never stopped smoking. Then she got cancer again in the other lung, and it was a second primary site. It was not something that had spread. So she literally got lung cancer twice, and they had to take out part of her other lung, and still smoking.
Yeah. Do you guys realize how crabby I would be if I didn't? I'd be so crabby, and I would get so fat.
Past it, I think. See, my sister does too. She smokes like a chimney, and she just moved to a new place, so she says she's not going to smoke in the house anymore, which I hope she doesn't. So maybe then she'll be able to quit. Dawn says, vaping helps my daughter stop smoking as you can go to lesser and lesser nicotine, and then they have vape juice that is 0 nicotine. Deanne said, I used to spend $100 or more a month when I smoked. I would only buy them in Missouri, too expensive in Illinois. Oh, my God.
Hey, that's where I live.
So for what you spend on cigarettes, I probably spend that much on donuts every month. Because let me tell you, I'm addicted to donuts.
Your insurance sucks, so you all are getting secondary smoking. Listen, okay, let's stop talking about smoking because now it's getting irritating, to be honest.
Okay, yeah, we'll drop the subject because, she's got to be ready for it.
Right.
And when she's ready, she'll let us know, and then we'll support her.
That's right. I'll tell you when I'm ready. It's not now.
I've got to tell you, though, diamond painting, when I first started diamond painting, that was very much anxiety relief for me. And now it's the crocheting as well. I mean, like if I get really irritated at work, I just walk away for a few minutes and I'll sit somewhere else and crochet for like 10 or 15 minutes. And then I can walk back to my job and I'm fine.
See, I have trouble focusing without it. Like it makes me chill a little bit. Like take a breath,
Yeah.
With nicotine involved.
Oh, well, yeah.
Like, I don't know. That slows my brain a little bit, and I just can't help it.
And you're a pretty hyperactive person, right?
I mean, I'm not so much hyper. I'm a crazy person, sure, but like
no,
I can't focus.
I didn't say that. You did.
Yeah, I mean, I know I'm crazy. I mean, I own it, but I'm not so much hyper as like there's just so much going on in my mind that I don't know. I can't focus on one topic at a time. Rarely ever, or I forget things because I'm too busy thinking about something else. Like, I'm so forgetful, and it gets me in a lot of trouble.
Okay.
But like the ADHD.
Said, speaking of crazy, have you seen the new Diamond Art Club $75? Which one was $75, Cheryl?
What?
I got the email and I looked, and they actually did have a mermaid one, a Sherry Baldy.
Oh my gosh, I love that one.
Yeah, it was pretty cute, but they're making them so gosh darn big now that it just takes you forever to finish a diamond painting.
Which one was 70 something?
It's probably the landscape that they come out with a landscape.
Oh my gosh, that one's $74.
Yeah, it's a landscape. Those landscapes are huge. That's why it's probably in the range of 100 by 70, which is like the size of my door.
It's square, 58 colors, 94 by 70. That's outrageous.
Plus it's square. Oh my God, if I have to do another square painting, when I finish this square painting, that's going to be it for a while.
I love squares.
Well, I do too, but that's all I've done for the last few months, and I'm just over it.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't be so bad, but the black diamonds, the 310s, are just horrible. And it doesn't matter who made the kit. It's just the black diamonds are just not coming out right.
Yeah, and they're hard to spot the little tags and stuff.
They're all misshapen, and yeah, it's just you spend more time sorting out the trash. Then when you get to the other colors, it's fine. Hi, Sarah NAB. Nice to have you. Deanne, is she starting on a chuck along tomorrow? She's doing a round penson. Penson? There's a round penson? Stop it.
Isn't
Which
there a
one,
chuck
which
along
one does he
somewhere?
have that's round? Holy moly. That must be Mindy if it's a chuck along, right?
I was gonna say, what isn't that coming up some point?
I don't know, because I'm not doing any collabs this year. I'm doing Alice all year long. It's the year of Alice.
I'm just still working on Harley Quinn. I'll tell
Are
you
you
what. Yeah, the TSA drills are on point. I even had to message Rachel like, "Is this kit this come with the new drills?" And she was like, "Yeah, it should be." And they're really good. They're so much better.
Are
Like
they did you get square around?
square.
And they're really good now?
They are. I took
Oh, I'll
pictures
have to try
of
them
some of
again.
the colors because like I have multiple Ever Moment kits too, and like these to me are even better than Ever Moment.
Wow.
Like
Okay.
way less trash.
That's good to know. Because I stopped getting squares for a while until they got it sorted out.
No, their squares, no joke, weren't good. They had lots of holes, lots of tags. They weren't good,
No.
But no, they're better. Like here's a picture of the blue ones lined up.
Oh, wow.
They're so perfect and
Nice.
pretty. Like I lined them up and I was like obsessed with them. Here's another shade of blue.
Yeah,
Just
that's really pretty.
perfect rose. Like hardly any trash.
So how
I
much
was
do you have left on Harley Quinn? A lot?
Oh yeah. I mean, I can go get her if you want to see, but yeah,
No,
she's
it's okay. That's all right. I'm working on Alice Lost from DAC, and I guess I'm about halfway done.
yeah. I started at the top, so like I'm like on her face,
Oh,
but
okay.
I was getting quite a bit done every day until this started. Maybe I'll alternate.
Oh, well,
How do
that's
you
okay.
share your
It's nice to take a break every now and then from diamond painting. Then when
right?
you come back to it, you're like, oh, I missed it.
Like how does everyone else share their crafts? Do you alternate every day? Like alternate every week? Because
I
like I
know, like Shalene, Coloring Book Nook. Do you ever watch Shalene? She has a day that she does diamond painting and a day that she does. I think she does that though. I think for a week she'll work on a diamond painting, and then for a week she'll work on coloring, and then for a week she'll work on what else? Crochet or cross stitch. I think she does cross stitch.
it reminds me of like a workout routine. You always see people say it's leg day. We'll say it's diamond painting day. What
Yeah.
day's today? It's crochet day.
But I know that she has said that like when it's the diamond painting day, because she can't diamond paint for hours and hours and hours, she'll pick more than one craft for that day, which I totally understand that.
Why? Because like it hurts her back or what?
No, I mean I couldn't sit there for hours and just diamond paint. I mean I'd have to go do something else, like watch TV and crochet or something.
Yeah.
I literally probably diamond paint for an hour or maybe an hour and a half to 2 hours a day. And then the rest of my day is working my job, and then I'd sit and do other crafts at night.
Yeah, I mean, I can only diamond paint in here because if I took all that stuff out there in the living room, it'd be knocked over so quick.
Cheryl says she wishes Rachel would swap out the old squares for the new ones. Cheryl, I can mention it to Rachel. I don't know what she would say, because I have some kits that are older that have the older squares that I don't even want to
Yeah,
start.
them older squares, you can't.
Yeah,
Gosh, you just might as well buy all the color. I mean, and that sucks. It does.
it does.
I wonder if she would consider it. But if you think about it, think about how much money that would
Yeah, it would. When she had to replace, I started doing the White Rabbit, and the square drills were so bad, so she replaced the drills. But when she did that, they retarded the whole thing. They retarded the thing, and they replaced the drills because there was some other issues with the painting as well. So But I don't know if you can just send drills.
Because if she does it for one, you have to
Yeah, I mean, that would be such a
control,
costly thing.
and it's international. But like, no, I understand the frustration too. Like,
Yeah.
you know, that would be cool if she could. However, I would suggest, like, we're creators, so you come to us to look for suggestions. I would suggest, even if you have a bad square one from them, giving them another shot, because the drills now are on point.
Yeah.
But who knows? Maybe she will. It doesn't hurt to ask.
I love the round drills. I really do.
But probably let Rebecca ask, though. Like,
Yeah, no, I'll ask.
if a bunch of people come at her, then oof. Be crazy up in there. I diamond paint.
And said she finished her first TSA, and sadly the drills were terrible. I'm going to have to seal it. I'm afraid to roll it up. It was an older kit. Yeah. See, on that, the one that I did, the Lizzie Falcon, it was just one color. The 820 was bad. So I managed to get it together. And then I had to seal it because that 820, I just knew it was going to plop. So we got 5 minutes left, guys. I want to start saying goodbye to everybody. Thank you, Robert, for coming in. Thanks, everybody, for supporting the channel. We do have our members. All the members are in green, and they've got those little dollar sign next to them. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. The membership money goes to support the content of the channel. Yes, more yarn. Deanna says, my mystery partner and I ordered TSA, so I'm hoping they're newer drills. Oh, I'm sure they should be there because they switched a while back.
Yeah, they all the new ones should be, unless it's an older.
It's been a little while since she switched companies, so I think you'll be
definitely order an older kit, right? Because they're made to order, not pre-made.
Oh, they're made to order, absolutely, yeah.
So yeah, any kit, that's awesome.
Yeah. Okay. Robert says, I diamond painting when I get up until I go to bed. Oh my God, Robert.
That's a lot of diamond painting.
This is hard. He's a diehard, isn't he?
Yeah, that's dedication right there.
So thank you for supporting the channel. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. Ring the bell when you want to be notified. When I have another video posted, I post daily the morning show. It's a 30-minute talk show where I review live crime trials. This week, there is no trial going on this week, so I may look at an older trial and just talk about that. We'll see.
That would be cool.
But like I said, the Prokopovich trial, look at the beginning of this on the replay, and I'll put a link to the playlist for that trial. So thank you guys for coming today. I appreciate everybody. Happy crafting. Thank you, Crashley, for giving me your time this morning. I know you had to get up early.
Well, thank you for having me. This was fun.
Let me see how long it is. How long is that at now? Oh, so cute. Yeah.
I like these edges a lot.
It's very pretty.
It's so soft, too.
Yeah, I'll bet. All right. Bye, everybody. Take care.
Bye.